Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're trying to fix the problem with your camera not focusing. It may be blurry, or you may have a black screen, so the camera is completely black or fuzzy. So this will try to fix your camera on the Samsung Galaxy S10, S10 Plus, the S9, S9 Plus, or the S8, or even your Samsung Galaxy Note phone. So we'll give it a try. Hopefully it will fix the problems. Now there are two things that can cause your camera not to working correctly. That is the software, either the software problems or a hardware problems. So I'm going to give you a solution that is most likely going to solve the problem first. So that is to tap on your phone. Now you will be amazed how this can help solve the problems. Simply just by tapping on the back or the front of the camera. Don't do it too hard that you're going to crack the screen. Just give it some tap like that. The front and the back, so give it a tap at the back as well, near the cameras. Now the reason we're doing this is sometimes maybe some connections inside the camera, inside the phone is not connecting properly. Maybe something is dislodged and the connectors is not connecting to the board correctly, and that can cause a problem. So just give it a light tap, not too hard that you're going to break anything on your phone, and hopefully that can fix the problem. Try to launch the cameras and see if that fixes. So in these videos there will be 9 solutions for you to try. The first one is by tapping on the phone, and that's the hardware solutions. That is by tapping on the phone. Hopefully that can connect some of the components back together again. If after tapping the phone so many times and the camera is still blurry or black or not focusing correctly, then you can try to perform a number of different things. The first thing you can try to do is to reset the camera. So this is just resetting the camera settings. We can go into the camera, so launch the camera app, and then tap on the settings icon at the top here, and go all the way down to the bottom and tap on reset settings, and then tap on reset. And this will basically only reset the settings related to the cameras only. You won't lose any data, you won't lose any photos on your phone. It just reset the settings that you may have changed somewhere in here. Another thing you can try is to force the camera to stop. So to do so, tap on the home key to go back to your home screen, then swipe down and tap on the settings icon, then go into apps. So tap in apps, tap on apps, and then go down and find camera. So go down and find the camera app. Here it is. So tap on camera right here, then tap on force stop, and then tap on force stop. This what this does is it basically forces the camera to restart again. So the next time when you launch the camera, it will start the whole camera again, and that may help fix the problem with the focus of the camera. Maybe the lens got stuck or something going on, but when you relaunch the camera, it will reinitialize and it will start everything from fresh again. Give that a try. If that's still not working, now another thing you can do is try to close the camera in the recent app. So let's say if you are taking a photos and suddenly it just become blurry, try to go into settings, into recent. So tap on the recent key, then close the camera. Just by simply swiping up, that will close the camera, and then try to launch the camera again. Now the next thing you can try is to try to soft reset your phone. A soft reset your phone is simply pressing on the power button and the volume down key for 8 seconds. So press on both of these buttons for 8 seconds. So press and hold. Continue to hold until your phone restart. This is very similar to how you normally pull out a battery and put the battery back in. Remember back in the days where you have Samsung Galaxy phone where you can just take the back cover out, take out the battery. If you have an issue, take out the battery, put the battery back in, put the back cover back on, and then you try to restart the phone. And sometimes also can fix the problem with your issues. So give that a try. Because now we can't actually take out the battery, we can simply press on the power button with the volume down keys. So press on both these keys will simulate a battery pull out. Now if that still doesn't work, then perhaps maybe you could try to wipe the cache partitions. The cache partitions on your phone sometimes can cause an issues, and say something wrong in the memories, how they store the memory of the camera app, and that can cause the phone not to function correctly. Try to wipe the cache partition. That doesn't erase anything on your phone. You won't lose any data. It's just basically clear out the memories, the cache memory on your phone. And when you launch an app again, then those cache memory will be created again. So to go into the cache partition to wipe it, simply press on the power button and switch off your phone. So power off your phone, and then we're going to press on the power button plus the Bixby key plus the volume up key. So we need to press on 3 of these keys at the same time. So just press and hold. So press the 3 buttons and hold until we go into the recovery menu. So continue to hold. And now once you see you go into the Android recovery menu, we can let go of all the buttons. Now let's go down to these partitions. So we're going to press on the volume down key. So let's press on this volume down key to go down to wipe cache partitions, and then press on the power key to select, and then go down and select yes. So make sure you choose the right options, as we don't want to actually wipe the phone. And select reboot system now. So press on the power button to start rebooting the system. After the phone launches, try to start the camera app and see if that fixes the problems. If not, then we will move on to the next solution. Okay, if you've done all of that and you still have problems, try to think if you have recently installed any apps that might cause a problem with your phone. Some certain apps can interfere with the camera app, and that can cause the camera app to malfunction. In this case, we want to launch the phone into safe mode. In safe mode, it only launches apps that is built into the phone, and any third-party apps that you install afterwards will not be loaded. So to go into safe mode, press and hold to the power button, then tap on. So press and hold to the power off button. So press and hold, and then tap on safe mode, and this will launch the phone into safe mode. Now again, in safe mode, only the apps that come with the phone will be loaded. Any third-party apps you install afterwards will not be loaded into the safe mode. In this case, we can try to eliminate or isolate the problems and make sure that nothing is interfering with the camera app that cause the camera apps not to function correctly. So now the phone launcher is in safe mode. You can say it says safe mode right there. And I'm just going to log into the phone, and the phone is starting. And at this point, you can try to launch the camera and see if your camera functions correctly, if it's focusing correctly, to see if it has a black screen or blurry. If it's not, that's good. That means at least now we know one of the software that we install is causing the problem, and that means you have to go back and try to think of any software that you have recently installed that may cause the problems. So to get out of safe mode, just simply restart your phone. Just want to have tap restart button. So we just want to restart the phone. So if doing all of those above and you still have problems, maybe the next thing you can do is try to back up your phone and then reset the device. After resetting, you could restore the data back to your phone. There are a number of different ways how you can back up your Samsung Galaxy phone. The first one is to swipe down and tap on the settings icon, and then tap on accounts and backup. In here you have a number of different options to back up your device. So tap on backup and restore. You can back up your data to Samsung account. You could back up your data to Google account. Now another things you may notice is that if you choose Samsung account or Google account, it will not back up your photos. If you want to back up your photos, you have to go into the gallery. So go into galleries, and galleries you have an option to back up your photos in there. So in gallery, tap on the menu key at the top, and then tap on settings. So tap on settings, and here to back up your photos to the cloud, make sure you turn on sync with Samsung cloud, and that will basically allow you to sync photos to the cloud. Otherwise, what you can do is to back up photos to an SD card. So you can back up to an external storage transfer. So these are the options that you can back up to an SD card or to your USB storage device. Another thing you can do to back up your device is you plug your phone into a computer. Once you back up into a computer, you could download an app from Samsung called Smart Switch, and that basically allows you to back up your whole phone, everything's on your phone, to the computer. And after you perform a reset, you can restore the data. But again, if you have nothing to back up on your phone, then you could simply perform a factory reset. To do so, swipe down, tap on the settings icon, then go into general management, then tap on reset, and then tap on factory data reset. And at this point, you will be erasing all of the following things. You can see it say all data will be erased from your phone, including your Google account, settings, system app data, and so on. So make sure that you back up your data before you try this. This would be the last options I would want to do if everything else failed. Then I would try to reset the phone. Now again, before you do a final reset, make sure you try again a few tap on the phone to see if it works. Try to press on the phone. Prefer if you just turn off the screen and try to press on the phone outwards like this with a little bit of pressure, not too much pressure as you might crack the glass. Again, try at the back as well. Try to press it, try to tap it, near the cameras, near the bottom, just space it out evenly, give it a real good tap, and that may fix the problems. Again, it doesn't matter if you're using the Galaxy S8, S9, or S10. These methods will work or can work on all of this device. So give it a try and see if that fixes the problems. And last, if you try all of them, there are quite a lot of different ways you can try to fix it, but if it still doesn't work, maybe it's time to go in the bin. No, I'm just joking. If it doesn't really work, don't throw it out. This is because it's a hardware problems. Most likely it's a hardware problems. You have tried so many things already and it still doesn't work. Maybe you can get it looked at by a Samsung technicians because the camera lens maybe is not working. After using it for some years, the camera sometimes can be worn out. At this point, it's likely it's not a software problem anymore, and it could be a hardware problem, and which you need to contact your Samsung from your local area, ask Samsung support to have a look at the cameras. Maybe if it's cost too much, you can get a new phone, but if it doesn't cost a lot, maybe you can get it fixed. I don't think there's anything else you can do after trying all of those solutions. So hopefully one of the solutions helps you fix the problems. If not, get someone to look at it for you. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.